Greetings, folks. This is a Black Weasel, and today's my One Piece viewing of chapter 903. And for some strange reason, this chapter came pretty late, and I read some reports that this week or next week above is Golden Week, and so there will probably be a break for Jump magazine as a whole. So there's not much I can deal with it or do about it. So the name of chapter 903 is the Fifth Emperor. Holy shit, it's here! And One Piece has made the Jump cover. This is the river begins. All allies are appearing one after another. I can't believe that's happening. I see Nefertari Cobra. I see Vivi. She had lipstick on. And I see the duck. And that was the end of Hajbujin Giant Warrior Pirates arc. So now we in the Tales of the Self-Proclaimed Straw Hat Grand Fleet Volume 33 Olympus arc. The Yonta Marine Grand Fleet is heading out to our sea, and he has lots of ships with him. The Fifth Emperor. Anyways, someone in the scene. The chapter begins where someone's yelling out. The chapters begin like someone's yelling, "Don't throw that away!" And another person says, "You definitely shouldn't throw it away." And another person says, "If you do that, I'll go looking for it, even in the depths of the ocean." And Luffy yells out, "We found it in my pocket, so just let me keep it." And Sanji says it had to be Ninji's doing. He was the only one of them who came into contact with us after all. Even at the very end, he was looking down on me like. And there's a flashback of Ninji telling Sanji that if you move that slowly, you're just going to be shot full of holes. And Sanji says, "I don't want my strength to come from this kind of science." And so I think Luffy or Chopper said, "Think about it, Sanji," and someone said, "Science is amazing human strength." Oh wait, that's the raid suit. Sanji has his own raid suit. I can't believe it. It's pretty nice, but at the same time, like, he thinks of it as immoral, like the way that science is going, like science. It definitely evolves a bunch of technology and medicine, but at the same time it delves into like areas of morality of what's the good or what's so evil about doing this kind of science. For the case of the war, human lives get lost, and so that's why people wanted robots and clones and androids, so that way human lives don't be lost. No one sheds blood, but people don't think about the other end of who the robots are going up against. They're going up against other humans, but delving way too much into that. So let's go on to this in the next page. And Luffy says, "If you use that to wear a raid suit," and Luffy and Chopper both yell out, "You'll probably be able to shoot laser beams." And Sanji says, "Frankie can do that just fine. We don't need anybody else on our crew that can do such tricks." And Nami says, "Did you just make fun of science?" No, he was making fun of the war behind science. And Nami says, my sorcery climate attack is a combination of science and Usopp's technology. And Nami says, "Here, take a look." And, "Hey, I see Zeus." And Zeus says, "Wow, being inside that tag is amazing." And Sanji says, "Zeus, you actually came with us? I can't believe you choose food over your loyalties." And Sanji yells out, "In any case, you should know this. I was her slave long before you came around." Aw, that's bullshit. And Zeus says, "Okay, but I live inside of the weapon that she always carries around." And Sanji says, "Huh?" And Nami says, "I will obtain a strong slave." And Brooke says, "Sanji-san, you're competing with water vapor." Let me take a swig out of this. And Luffy and Sanji grab a hold of Sanji's raid suit, and Luffy says, "Hey Sanji, I can't get this thing to work at all. You must be the only one that can use it." And one of them says, "Try it out and let us see how it works." And Sanji says, "Shut up! I'm not part of Germa. Don't even mention the names Germa 66 over Vinsmoke in front of me again." Wait, he said that Germa himself. And Kara said, "Hey everyone, the newspaper is here." Ah. Pedro used to receive the newspaper from the news bird. That's kind of sad. And Kara says, "Whoa, Luffy's picture's on here." Wait, the news spread that quickly? And Kara says, and Luffy asks, "What about Jinbe? Does it say anything about what happened after we left?" And Kara says, it says Luffy, Sanji, Jinbe, and Big A attempted to assassinate Big Mom. And look at this, it says that Luffy was the ringleader. No, that was Capone Big A. He came up with this. And Kara says, there's some bounty posters here too. And Sanji looks on and he says, "It's worth 330 fucking million berries. I can't believe it. It's that much?" And Sanji said, "Whoa, it's my bounty. 330 million? Seriously?" And now it's dead or alive. And Sanji said, "Hey, wait a minute, how much was the mouse head worth again?" Oh, Sanji be restored by 10 million. And Brooke says, "I'm pretty sure his bounty is 320 million. And Sanji gets really excited. He says, "Yes! Take that, you shitty moss head." And Nami says, "Another big increase." But yeah, it rose from, I think 177 million towards, was it, I think it was 77 million, then it was bumped up towards 127 million from Dressrosa, and then it gained almost like, again 203 million berry increase. And Sanji starts looking on, and Brooke says, "What's wrong?" Oh, and Sanji gets pissed off. He says, "My name, they printed as Vinsmoke Sanji." Oh. And he wants to abandon his past, but his past came out to him. Like, the whole world knows who he are. Like, he's part of the German 66. But they're not mercenary. He's not a mercenary, but he's a pirate. And Brooke says, "Huh? There's even a more depressing aura over there." And Brooke said, "Luffy-san, what's wrong?" And Sanji gets down and has his ass up in the air. He says, "They gave me that cursed German name." And Luffy starts crying. He says, "My bounty went down. Look, it's 150 million. That's kind of sad. Yeah? Ah, shit, drop the cap. Anyways, one of the Straw Hats yelled out, "You're right, how isn't that possible? Did you do something wrong?" And one of them yells out, "It was 500 million before." Oh, they did not mention that he took down Dogtooth, Charlotte Dogtooth, because between the fight against Luffy against Doflamingo, there were witnesses. But the Luffy against Dogtooth, there was Peckhams and Oli Brule that saw what happened, and Brule relayed the news towards everyone else, but they did not report it. Big News Morgan did. And someone says if he had it, it would have gone up. And Nami says, this is for the best, isn't it? The smaller it is, the less people that will come after us." No, that's not how it works. The lower the bounty, people will think it's easy to capture or murder Luffy. Like 1 billion, 500 million berries above for pirates indicates great strength. And Brooke says, "Nami-san, Luffy is our captain. If it's this low, our reputation would be..." And Luffy gets pissed off. He yells, "Damn it all, why?" And the caption says, "At the same time in other locations..." Yes! The scene is preparing. The caption says the world is preparing for the Reverie, Fishman Island, the Ryuju Kingdom. And someone says he finally did it, Jamon. Jimmy finally joined Luffy Kun's crew. And King Neptune says, I can't believe they got together and started a fight with Big Mom. And another person said, I wonder if they escaped on the same ship. No, that's not true. They're still fighting against some pirates right now. I mean, they're still fighting against Big Mom's pirates right now. And someone says they must have. Big Mom is probably seeing red right now. And another person says, well then, we have no other option but declare this country under the Straw Hat's crew protection. And another person says, Father, big brothers. And oh, here she is, the mermaid princess. Shira Shorsi says, I will go with you. If I don't go to the river, Luffy-sama will call me Weak Hoshi again. And King Neptune says, ho ho ho, we've been waiting for you. Alright, let's go. And the scene changes just like that. And the caption says, but more importantly than the start of this meeting is the news that has grabbed the attention of the whole world. Big Mom, the emperor whose position has not wavered in decades. Huh. So she has been Yonkou for a real long time. And the caption has her fangs bared at her by the young pirate, Straw Hat Luffy. This event was reported in the newspaper. And according towards certain sources, Luffy has 7 powerful crews serving under his flag, and he is the great captain of over 5,000 subordinates in his fleet. With the legacy of his brother Ace behind him, the fact that he's a sworn brother of the second in command of the Revolution Army has also become a hot topic across the world. With his extraordinary charisma and leadership, he was able to convince the evil army of Germa, the Sun Pirates, and the Fire Tank Pirates to follow his commands without delay. Within his intelligence, he carefully planned this operation, and in the process, he managed to destroy the Queen's castle. No, that's not true. Capone Beckett came up with it. In the panels, there's a different country reading the news. Ooh, I see crocodile. I see crocodile. I haven't seen them in a long time. I see a silhouette of Cavendish. I see Dalton and Korea in Drum Island in Sakura Kingdom. I see Bartholomew. He has hearts. I see Vivi and Guru. And I see Capone Beckett. He gets pissed off because some of the details were wrong because it got fudged up. And I see Chiffin and Pets, the baby. The scene changes. Ugh. The caption says, my bad, I'm trying to make sure I read the top pages first. The caption says, his strength allowed him to defeat 2 commanders worth over 800 million and over 1 billion respectively. Oh yeah. Cracker and Dogtooth. Anyways, the caption said, therefore this incident is surely Straw Hat Luffy's victory. The 5th Emperor of the Sea has emerged. He's the 5th Emperor. I thought it would be a different pirate, but it's him. It's him. Someone says, reporting in, Fleet Admiral Sakazuki. And Sakazuki looks on and he says, well, on the way to the River Kingdom, the Lucia Kingdom ship was attacked by pirates. The translation says, just like the June Giant typo, this could be a typo of the Lucia Kingdom. Well, yeah, I think I remember that the kingdom had the same guy explain at the Reverie that a dragon's potential to the world that would happen in 6 to 8 years, but that hasn't happened yet. Anyways, one of the Marines report to Sakazuki. He says the king is safe, but Princess Kalmain has been kidnapped. And he gets pissed off. And he says, "What kind of escort lets that happen?" Well, fuck. I'm drawing a blank right here. Like, I'm pretty sure that the escort was the pirates that attacked Lucia's kingdom. Anyways, the scene changes, and we on the ship with the Dress Rosa crew, and Rebecca says, "Grandfather, hey, have you read this yet? Luffy's in the news." And one of the dwarves says, "Luffy land is amazing, Rizu. I expected as expected of a boss, Rizu. They mention us too. Hee hee hee. And the king of Dressrosa says, once we get, Riku says, once we get to the Holy Land, you cannot speak of this. Do you understand? And the dwarf says, oh, that's right, we're pirates now. Dwarves are pirates. Wow, everything's changing. He's the 5th emperor? Oh, well, no. No. I don't think he is, but he's kind of like... Anyways, someone, the scene changes and somebody's looking on in the submarine and the person says, foo foo foo, there's no mistaking it. Those are the ships of the Dressrosa and Prudence kingdoms. They don't have any marines guarding them. Who does... Oh, that's bullshit. There's no marines guarding them, but then again, King Punch is really strong, but he only has one punch. And someone says, the guy in the submarine says, that's Princess Viola. She's just as beautiful as they say. I wonder what kind of ransom we can get if we kidnap her. Wee hee hee. And one of the guys in the submarine said, right, Princess Coleman? And she starts crying and she says, wow, hurry up and contact Papa already. He'll give you as much money as you want. And one of the pirates said, yeah, this is why I love royalty. But you're going to have to wait a little longer. We're quite gritty after all. Those pirates are bogus as hell. The flip side, River Raid happens every 4 years. So this is the part where kingdoms, they all set out to sea. In the sea, which is pirates' territory, basically. And so like the pirates, they all get smart and realize, hey, they can kidnap one of the kings for ransom. And they'll cough up the dough. Like, instead of having the kings and queens and princesses and prince stay in their cozy castles, just living a luxury life, now they have to go out to sea for like an important meeting. That has probably nothing to do with them, but they just want to take a seat and just watch the whole thing. And somebody yells out, sink them, and then the person says, Roger, and somebody uses and launches out unblockable torpedo, fire, and the pirates get really surprised at what's happening, and someone says, Oh, a marine's jumping out of the torpedo. Like someone was inside the torpedo. I wonder who that is. And the same person launches at the torpedo at high speed, and he rides on the torpedo, and the torpedo makes a big ass explosion, and that got fired from oh my god. I just woke up. Anyways, King Punch says, is it an ambush? And Riku says, ready the cannons. And one of the soldiers says, yes sir. And the marine jumps out and he says, no, there's no need. And Riku says, It's Kobe. Kobe says, Huff, I'm glad I made it in time. It's alright now. He says, Marine HQ Captain Kobe. And Kobe says, is anyone hurt? This is Dressrosa and Produce Group, right? And the first guy says, a Marine? What happened just now? How did you get here? I can't believe it's him. He became a captain. And Kobe said, I have a ship, of course. It's a little behind where we are. Thank you for making this long journey. Just now the ship was targeted by pirates that were under the sea. Were they shooting a torpedo? Thank goodness they missed. And Kobe says, indeed, how are you doing over there, Hell Maple-san? And there's a splash noise going on, and it looks like the submarine is sinking. And Hell Maple says, I captured all the pirates. Princess Coleman is also unharmed. And Riku said, they were using a submarine. We cannot let our guards down when it comes to pirates these days. That was close. Well, yeah, all the royalties out to sea. And Helmopo says, but anyway, Kobe, what the hell's up with your color observation? I was able to sense a thing. And Helmopo says, I see the time skip of Helmopo. He's the lieutenant commander. Wait, is that above or below a captain? Well. Anyways, Hell Melbo is laughing on the Den Mushi. He says, hey, hey, hey. Yeah, Colmaine says, I'm going to screw these bastards together and roast them over a fire. Unforgivable. And the Marine said, they will be definitely punished severely, Princess. And, oh, I see. I see the soldier from Dressrosa, who used to be a Thunder soldier. Oh shit! And he says, you're the famous Captain Kobe. You're the hero that protected all the citizens in the Rocky Port incident. Wait, he was there in the Rocky Port incident? I need to look that up when this chapter is over. And Kobe said, please don't call me hero. And, well, let me... Oh yeah, it's Kuros. I can't believe I got the name. The name is, Kuro says, I imagine you to be a great big person, but you're just a good, not young man. And he thinks to himself, well, he won't even take credit for preventing the torpedo from hitting us. And Kobe says, it's Luffy-san. And Rebecca says, And Kobe says, no, I mean Straw Hat Luffy's over the newspaper. And Kobe says, did you want to read it, Kobe-san? And Kobe said, no, well, and Kobe takes on his serious glasses, and he starts crying, and he thinks to himself, this is so cool. Luffy-san is moving one step at a time. When I see you in the newspaper like this, I'm reminded of the events of that day. Oh yeah. When he was like a fisherman who got on the wrong ship of Alvida. That was a long time ago. Anyways, Hell Melbo says on the Den Mushi, hey Captain Kobe, what are you doing? Come back to the ship already. And another person says, Roger, we'll be arriving at New Marine Force shortly. We'll follow close behind you and escort you there. And Rebecca says, are you a fan of Lucy, Kobe-kun? And the dwarf says, I bet you're a fan of Luffy Land. And Kobe says, no, he's an enemy. And Rebecca says, let's have a chat about it. We'll keep it a secret, I promise. he has a funny face like... And, oh, it's Kaido! It's fucking Kaido! He says, why was the bastard not interfere with my trade in that old hag's territory? he referred towards Big Mom. He refers towards Big Mom as an old hag. Oh, I see Blackbeard's teeth. I see Van Auger. I see Avalo Pizarro. And Blackbeard says, Zahaha. And Emperor, it's still too soon for you, Straw Hat. The scene takes place on Whole Cake Island, and Big Mom yells out, "The victor! Ha! When exactly did I lose?" And someone says, "This news. He is definitely the one who did this, Big Mom." And Big Mom says, "You better watch your back, Morgan. No, the one who should watch your back is you, Straw Hat." And there's a guy standing on the edge of a cliff. He says, "It looks like we'll be able to meet soon." Aww. I think it's Shanks. I think it's Shanks. All the Yonku I think it's Shanks because all the Yonku have been shown on 2 pages. I mean, 1 page. Kaido, Blackbeard, Van Auger. I can't believe it. Shanks, he's here after a post-time skip. It's just like when Luffy defeated Arlong. He made the experience in the present storyline. And Luffy, someone says, wait a second. Luffy says, didn't you see the extra 0? And Luffy says, huh? And Brooks said, look, 100,000, 1 million, 10 million. Holy fuck. Luffy's bounty is, Brooks says, your bounty is 1.5 billion berries. Everyone's so surprised at what's happened. And all of them yelled up, hey! And the caption says, as the world head towards the river, this group heads toward the Wano country. I can't believe it. It's the end. At chapter 903.